Hi Vibrant Souls, welcome or welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this is a Vibrant Soul Tarot and I'm super happy to have you here. So today's pick a card reading, we are going to be taking a peek at what is coming for you in love. So I'm really excited. I have not done these messages yet, but I do have a lot of stuff that we are going to cover or that I want to cover here for you. So I don't want to waste any time. I want to get straight to it. So let's go ahead and get into the pile selections. Today we have these 3 piles to choose from, and we're going to start right here with pile number 1. Pile number 1, we have the Threads of Fate Tarot, and on top of that we have this Lepidolite heart. Then for pile number 2, we have the Uncommon Tarot, and on top of that we have this blue cat's eye heart. And then last but not least, for pile number 3, we have the Age of Aquarius Tarot, and on top of that we have this green adventuring heart. Okay, so please take your time in choosing your pile. If you need to, you can pause the video here, take as much time as you need. When you do have your pile selected, I will post the timestamps for each one in the description box below for your convenience, along with any other information you may be looking for, such as the decks that will be used in this reading, and also there is your channeled song that goes along with each pile for the reading as well. Feel free to check that out, and I will see you guys at your reading. Bye! Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. If you chose the Lepidolite heart or if you chose the Threads of Fate Tarot, either way, welcome. So today we are looking at what is coming towards you in love. So I'm going to ask Spirit here. Spirit, if you could please tune me in to my pile 1's collective energy, and if you can please show me with the most clarity here, oops, what is coming towards pile 1, and or who is coming towards pile 1 in love, please. Thank you. So what is the overall energy of this, Spirit, that's coming towards pile 1 in love? What is the overall energy of this? What is the overall energy of this? We have the Conqueror of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. We have the 5 of Pentacles. What is the overall energy? We have the 7 of Cups. What is coming towards pile 1 in love? Okay, and we have the 2 of Swords. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have Justice. I'm already getting a lot of you guys are having multiple options of things coming towards you in love with the 7 of Cups and the 2 of Swords. And it's going to be up to you to decide. But let's get some more cards out here first before we talk about it. What is coming towards pile 1 in love, Spirit? We have Libra. So we have Justice at the bottom of the deck. We also have the card. We actually have Libra coming out. So we have Libra twice here, technically. Okay. What is coming towards pile 1 in love? We have Mars. We have the waning crescent moon. And what do we have? We have Uranus. For some of you, this sounds a little bit kind of like somebody coming back. Oh, we have Chiron at the bottom of the deck as well. I feel like a lot of you are going to be having different options, multiple options with the Seven of Cups here. And also one of those options may be someone coming back from the past that you may decide or not decide to work with. There could have been some conflict here, some maybe abandonment issues, some wounds here surrounding either being left or leaving. So whether that's just something, it feels like something that you don't have or feel like you can't have anymore, that has caused some sort of conflict here with the Mars. So I do think for some of you, you are going to have the option to address this if you so choose, because I feel like for a lot of you, it could go either way. And we have a lot here about choices. We have the Two of Swords and we have the Seven of Cups. Now, this can also indicate, you know, it's up to you to decide at this point. I feel like with Uranus here as well, with the kind of like right next to the Two of Swords, is making me think that you're going to want some sort of change. So I feel like the one of the messages for you specifically, Pile 1, is to really use your discernment and to see what options fit you best. Again, I know I've said it like 3 times, but with the Seven of Cups, I do feel like you are in an energy where you are going to be attracting different suitors. And I feel like Spirit wants you to really get in and like in discover, explore is what I'm seeing. Like, you know, you don't have to put all your eggs in one basket. You are allowed to do what you please, to see who you please, you know what I'm saying? And I think that for some of you, there are some attachments still towards somebody in the past. And I think that you are going to be either getting some information or you are going to be making a decision if you feel as though it is going to be any different in the future. Yeah, Uranus is a catalyst for change here. And I think that you are going to be making the correct decisions for yourself. I don't have any worries about that. But I do think that you're being urged for something different here. Something more fulfilling, something better. Something that maybe doesn't have a lot of ties to certain past situations as well. So I feel like this is, even though, you know, it seems like we have Chiron here, which is like the wounded healer, and things like that, there could be some triggers happening here within this situation, or things kind of being brought back up and for you to address and for you to look at. For some of you with the Justice here, you know, this could be about trying to make a situation right again, trying to right past wrongs, whether that's coming from this other person or this is coming from you. But again, there's another card about decisions. I just realized we have the Seven of Cups, the Two of Swords, Justice. Justice can be about weighing out your options, deciding what is best for you. And the Justice is also a decision maker that isn't very quick. You know, I feel like you're being guided to think about this, to keep your options open and allow yourself to experience things. Get as much information as you need for these things that are coming towards you in love, because I think that Spirit really wants you to open up as well and to see and explore. I don't know if I said that already, but I think I did. Explore. This waning crescent moon feels like there's information that is going to be shown to you or shared with you. What is this waning crescent moon about? I feel like there's something here that you're going to be seeing. Realizing and experiencing what's coming next in love. Don't worry, guys. I know this sounds a little vague. We're definitely gonna get more oracles. I got a bunch here for you. Like I said, oh, I don't think I told you guys. Yeah, we're gonna be doing oracles. We're gonna be doing different kinds of decks and some initials and some possible significant months. Whether that's the month of the year that you guys are going to meet, or it could have someone's zodiac sign, their zodiac sign, your zodiac sign. We'll see. But I feel like with the Chiron in reverse here as well, there's some healing that you have been doing. Like for some of you, if you have been going through some sort of heartbreak or there was some sort of separation, I feel like you are going to be getting out of this energy and you are actually going to be feeling better, feeling more confident. And this is attracting a lot of different options for you. And so it's up to you to decide what you are going to want to do, which it's always been up to you to decide, of course, what you want to do here. But I feel like in this case, there's so much emphasis on your choices. Guys, we have the Magician, the Magi under here as well. Ooh, the Hermit and the Two of Wands. If you've been kind of focusing on yourself and focusing on your own healing as well, this is a great energy that is attracting all of these things. And the Conqueror of Cups with Libra here too is telling me that there is going to be somebody specific, maybe for some of you, like we were talking about, even multiple people that are going to want a relationship with you. This is potential for a long-term partnership, you know, with Libra here, because Libra is the ruler of the 7th house. And then we have the Knight of Cups, which is like romantic feelings. I feel like this is going to be a time for you to dabble a bit as well, to not be so focused on one person and one thing, especially how it makes you feel. They're paying attention to how these people or this specific person is making you feel with the 5 of Coins and the Mars. This is a struggle energy. This is an insecurity. This is feeling some sort of inner conflict and things like that, because you're going to have so many more options to feel good at the same time as well. And if this is something that you've been working through right now, you know, great. This is where, for some of you, you like needed to be there because you are developing and growing and attracting. There's a lot of attraction energy that I'm seeing here too. What was I going to do? Oh, the waning crescent moon. Let's read that for you specifically. Oop, my hair. Okay. Oh, the keyword is literally sharing. Okay, so it says, as the moon begins to get smaller, you may feel an urge to share recently acquired knowledge with your community. Reflection doesn't always have to be a solitary act. Communication about your feelings can help prepare you for the upcoming stages. Look at it this way. If someone else's information could help you, wouldn't you want them to share it? You could also be feeling out of the loop or shunned by your community. Being ostracized hurts, and you should share how you feel with those around you. This behavior could be unintentional, so don't write it off yet. Ooh, speaking of being ostracized, that is definitely that 5 of Pentacles energy. And I think that if you do have a chance to address this with somebody, maybe your significant person, for some of you can even have a significant person right now, you know, this is about you expressing yourself and maybe working through some conflict as well with somebody in order to create this Uranus energy and to create this change as well. But it looks like it's going to be in your hands. So for some of you, okay, the message is you are definitely attracting other people. So if you would like to keep your options open, that is definitely something to do. And for others of you, I feel as though if you are really focused on a specific person or wondering about a specific person, it looks like you may be the one to open up and to share with them, if that's something you are willing to do. If you're not willing to do that, then don't worry about that message. But I do feel like with that sharing, it's going to be also sharing your energy with the 7 of Cups here too. Like, this is like you coming out of your shell. This is about you feeling good. And whether it's like mingling with people, meeting new people, there's this energy coming through as well too. And I love that you're going to have so many choices, because I love that it's not going to feel like you have nothing anymore. It feels like you're coming into a period of your time where you may, it's like things are shifting for you to where maybe you felt like there was some sort of loss, or like with the 5 of Pentacles, like you weren't seen, or you were feeling like a little bit left out, you know, in your community and things. And it looks like that is definitely going to be shifting and changing. And if you've been wanting change in your love life, regardless of whatever it is, you know, Uranus is a great sign to say that there is big changes coming here for you as well. Okay, what deck do I want to use? Spirit, what else can you tell us about what is coming for pile 1 in love? We have the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. And with this, it's a very beautiful, I feel like for some of you, you've been healing your heart. I feel like for some of you, you are opening up to love again. You're opening up to experiences again. And this is something that is very beautiful. I feel like for some of you, your heart has been calling out as well too. Almost like calling in people like that. There's so much attracting energy that I feel like I almost keep repeating myself about it, because it's like, it's very interesting. It's like, you're definitely opening up again for sure. We have man holding heart at the bottom of the deck, which is basically the Knight of Cups as well. So this goes back to that original message that there is somebody specific, I feel, that is going to be coming in for you. And I feel like this is somebody almost different than who you may be expecting, guys. I feel like for some of you, you are expecting a specific person. And I think that if that is the case, you know, you will maybe have a chance to address this. But I feel like for some of you, this is somebody different. We have appreciation in reverse as well. So you're going to go where you are appreciated. That's what's coming for you. If you feel in any way, shape, or form that you are not being appreciated in a situation, kind of like that Five of Pentacles and that Mars energy, if you feel like you have to fight to be seen, if you feel like you have to fight to be heard, or express yourself in a way, I think that this is about that changing in that direction and making the proper decisions, which is something that maybe you guys have already been doing. And it caused some sort of like inner healing as well. But this is something that was meant to happen in a way for you to appreciate yourself in your own energy. Oh, look at, yeah, we have door to personal healing and happiness. And it's opening up different doors for you as well. Let's get one more. What can you tell us about what's coming? Happy family. Bottom of the deck, we have Angel of Love. This is beautiful energy, guys. But it's, again, I think that there's the energy that I'm reading. It feels like there is some uncertainty here. But I think that uncertainty may be on your part about what you want to do, where you want to be, and who and what. You know, I think that with this opening your heart, you know, you're definitely knowing and aware that you have to use your discernment. And I think that it's okay for you to trust yourself again as well in this upcoming energy of the things that are coming in for you. Let's get some of these cards. Spirit, what is coming for pile 1? Oh. So we have a period of frustration, lessons to be learned. We have kangaroo with unsettled times, need to plan ahead. What is coming for pile 1 in love? What is coming for pile 1 in love? Oh, okay. Bottom of the deck, opportunity. We have door, and we were just talking about doors opening up for you as well. We have opportunities are waiting for you, quite literally waiting for you. That's interesting. I love that. Oh, we have a younger man as well too, dealings with a relationship with a younger man. So possibly somebody who is a bit younger than you, or maybe that's just the kind of energy it feels like. They don't have to like actually be younger than you, and they don't have to be a man as well too. Just take the gender. It's not, it's a general reading. So like, just fit it to your situation. So we have casket, something going out of your life or the end of a situation, which is what I was really getting with this type of, this energy here. This period of frustration, these unsettled times. It feels like someone going out of your life, or the end of a situation is quite literally what it says. It feels like that period is ending for you, like we were talking about earlier. It feels like that you're kind of overcoming or coming out of this energy, and you're really opening up, and it's going to be attracting multiple different suitors for you, potential suitors, I want to say. We have bell with announcement, and we have carrot with opportunity and windfall. And then I love that with the bottom of the deck, the opportunities are waiting for you. So don't rush it, guys. When you feel ready, when it is your time, this is going to be the next energy that you are going to be stepping into in love. I kind of want to look a little bit more into like the Knight of Cups and that man holding a heart. I want to see specifically what that is for you guys here. So let's take a look. I feel like I want to use a different tarot deck since we have cards, but I don't want to get up and grab it. Okay, sorry guys, I'm gonna get up and grab it. Okay, so for pile 1, Spirit, this Knight of Cups, this energy, these opportunities, what is this? What can you tell us about this? Is that man holding a heart, that type of stuff? Clarify that for pile 1 and me. We have the moon. We have the 6 of Pentacles. We have the 3 of Swords. This feels like somebody that you're moving on from time. We have the Knight of Wands. Yeah. This feels like a situation that you've definitely healed from, or you're healing, in the process of healing from. We have the Hierophant. And I feel like the moon is still kind of giving this mystery to this energy. Oh, we have the 7 of Cups again as well, too. We have the Knight of Wands. This feels like this energy that for some of you are overcoming. And this feels like a situation that maybe, again, I think for some of you, you are going to have the opportunity to address again. And it's depending on what it's giving to you. With the 6 of Pentacles, we have the 5 of Pentacles after that. So if it wasn't giving enough to you, if it was making you feel bad, if it wasn't making you feel good, of course, you know, you're going to see what, if this person is going to be committed to you or not. But I think the moon here is kind of like only time will tell. There is a mystery and an unknown energy to this. And don't get me wrong, I'm still telling you, you are going to have other options as well. But Spirit wants you to decide what makes you feel the happiest, what makes you feel the best, not what you feel emotionally attached to, because you are healing and you are doing a great job. And I feel like this is something that you've learned. You've learned a lot of significant lessons from a past situation. And now it's like, if you've been really working on what you deserve and what you truly desire, you know, you are going to be in the energy of attracting different options for that and attracting different things for that as well, too. Look at under the Angel of Love, we have community and we also have patience. This community is telling me that there are people out there, like-minded people for you. But of course, it's going to be different for every single one of you on what you decide to do. If this person is in a Knight of Wands energy, if they're kind of sporadic all over the place, that's something that you are obviously going to have to decide if that's what you want to stick around with, if that's what you want. I do feel like there was a lot of passion here for some of you in this situation, but I think that this person wasn't able to give you what you deserved and meet your needs. And so the fact that you have been healing and kind of growing and working on that yourself, you're definitely in this energy of so many opportunities attracting, getting out of this situation, something ending for you and new things coming, new energy as well. And you're going to definitely have a lot of choices to make for sure. But, and ultimately, of course, it's up to you, but it just feels like you want change. It feels like you want something different. And so the change with the Uranus energy is coming. And the more you put yourself out there, you know, the more you will be received by different people as well, too. With this sharing energy, this could quite literally be about you, like maybe joining a dating website, or, you know, starting to date again, going back out there and just sharing your energy with the world and watching how you're being received. Because I think a lot of you are going to be quite surprised at the way, you know, I just heard, oh my gosh, I just heard, I'm coming out. I don't know the rest of the lyrics to that. I feel like I used to, though. I'm gonna let something know. I'm gonna let it show. I'm coming out. Ooh, yes, a lot of you guys are coming out of a hard place, a tough time, and you're really, you're gonna be feeling yourself again, too. Mingling. I feel like for some of you, yeah, be in that energy of like, I'm single, ready to mingle, if that's the energy that you are in, for sure. I love that this tough time is ending for you, though. Okay, I want to get one more deck before we get the initials. What advice, or what does pile 1 need to know about what's coming for them in love? Forgiveness with the full moon. This is a beautiful energy. And it makes a lot of sense for what we were just talking about as well. Oh, and then were we just talking about the moon? And I was like, there's a mystery here to this. Like, I feel like there's, you know, so many options, and there's a mystery to this moon card. And so it's so funny that the dark side of the moon mystery comes out. And we have, oh my gosh, this is my favorite card in this deck just because of the way it looks. I love the little mushrooms and the butterflies. But we have day, moon with love. I love, too, that this is like nighttime energy. And this mystery energy kind of has this like rainbow, which kind of makes me think of like transmutation. And then we have this beautiful daytime moon coming out after as well, which kind of makes me think of like the sun is going to be coming up for you. And I feel like with this beautiful mystery energy, Spirit wants you to embrace the mystery, wants you to embrace the unknown, because that's where all the options are. That's where all the magic happens. Sometimes things aren't 100% certain because the universe is going to provide you with better. And I feel like for some of you, you may be really focused on a specific situation and on a specific person, and Spirit's going to try to open your mind and wants you to really open your mind and expand. Oh yeah, look guys, we have cleansing after that as well too. For some of you, this is like a rebirth or a new start for you in your love life in general. And it's like the more you release, the more you forgive, because I don't know if you guys are here from another reading, but I was talking about it in another reading, I think like the last one or maybe the one before that I posted, about this download that I got about forgiveness being a form of release. And it truly, truly is. And it made me, you know, really realize how much forgiveness is for ourselves as well, and not just for you know, the other person. It's not even really usually about the other person, but it's like, I think that there's going to be such a peace making within, and I think it has a lot to do with some sort of acceptance as well. And with this mystery, I know it's like, it looks like the, you know, the dark energy, but I'm getting like an excitement over this. I'm getting like a renewal, and almost like, so Spirit kind of wants you to be excited about this and embrace all of these things that you have to come, because it wasn't in your reading specifically, it wasn't just one specific thing that you may or may not have been hoping for. It seems like there's so many different options coming for you in love, which I think is really cool. And I think it's gonna make you feel good. And it's about you feeling good about yourself, and it's about you choosing what's best for you based off of how it makes you feel, what you know you deserve. And I think for a lot of you, you've learned through going through situations of quite the opposite, maybe going without for a while, or maybe in the past you would settle for what you didn't deserve, and Spirit's saying like, no more with that justice energy. It's time for you to decide to get what you deserve, but you are the one who decides. And I love that for you. And this day moon is just it's a beautiful, beautiful energy of like positivity. And I think that this is also a message the Spirit wants you to try your best to stay positive about what's to come. Try not to be so, what's the word? Like focused on one thing happening, but it's like rigid. Thank you, Spirit. Don't be so rigid in what you think is coming to you, because with this mystery here, there's endless possibilities. Okay, and that's something that is just a beautiful perspective to have too, of like anything can happen. You know, you could meet a specific person. I think for some of you too, you may even have to, you know, you have to kind of date around. Like, that's something that's natural as well too. If you are somebody who normally like attaches to one type of person, I think that you're healing something within that is going to allow you to embrace different people, different options, because you deserve to see different sides of things, different, you know, explore different things as well in people and stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that, as long as, you know, you're being honest with yourself and the people around you. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. You deserve to have fun as well too. And I feel like with this cleansing, there's a lot of out with the old, in with the new, and specifically energy wise. Okay. So let's get some months. So what are some specific months for this pile, Spirit? What are some specific months for this pile? Okay. So we will take the bottom of the deck too. The first month we have is September, December, March, and January for the specific months. So January we have Capricorn and Aquarius. March we have Pisces and Aries. December we have Sagittarius and Capricorn. In September we have Virgo and Libra. More Libra. Oh my goodness. Libra coming out 3 times. Interesting. Okay, let's get some initials for you as well. Oh, I did not mean to grab that much. Yet, here we are. I'm already seeing some doubles too, but that's okay. So we have M. We have W. We have another W, which I feel like W's can also be M's too. If you put them upside down, they look exactly the same, which kind of makes me think of like, or maybe you're like, oh, there's an H. Maybe some of you are like, like, you know, making decisions, what do I do? So yeah, we have H. We have, we have double D's. That could be significant too. Hey, I'm not here to tell you anything. We have an I. We have a T. We have an R. We have a C. We have an O. We have Q. We have two N's. We have another H. We have an S. And we have a Z. So they could be their initials, first, last name, maybe a middle name, or also it could just be like significant, like for example, like Z is like a significant letter, like if their last name would be like Martinez or something like that, like, you know, you get what I'm saying. So it's up to you. I'll let you decide. We have Tim, T-I-M. We have we have did. I'm trying to look for names though. Let's see. I'll leave that to you guys. Oh, we have cost, C-O-S-T. But at what cost? If it costs you your peace, it's too much. Do we have an E? I feel like if we had an E, I could make so many different words. Anyways, I'll let you do that, or else I'll be here forever trying to figure it out. You're more than welcome to like screenshot it, write them down, pause it, write it down, whatever you want to do. It's your reading, guys, but I am gonna leave it here. Thank you so much for staying. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. I hope it helped. I hope you got something out of it, at the very least, some entertainment, you know. Thank you also to those who like the videos. That's such a simple way to show your support. Thank you to all who comment and share your stories and share your kind words and your support, not only for me, but for each other as well. I love to see you guys supporting each other in the comments. And thank you most of all to all the subscribers. I am so, so grateful for every single one of you. It's crazy. Like, I truly am. And I'm just so happy you guys are here. And I'm so happy that you guys wanted to see more of me. So if you do want to see more of me, you're more than welcome to subscribe now. If you don't, I can't guarantee that I may not or may not pop back up on your For You page or your home page, but that's not out of my control, okay? But yeah, so hopefully I will see you guys again. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi Pile 2, welcome to your reading. If you chose the blue cat's eye heart, or if you chose the uncommon tarot deck, either way, welcome. So today we are asking, what is coming your way in love at the time that you are coming across this reading? So speaking of time, this is a timeless reading as well. So whenever it finds you or you find it is when it's meant for you. Don't worry about the upload date or anything like that. So, oh, okay. So also, first things first, what I want to do is I want to ask Spirit, if you could please tune me into my Pile 2's collective energy. Spirit, if you could please show me in Pile 2 what is coming for them in love, what is on the way, what's next in love, and what do they need to know about it, please? Thank you. So let's see, shall we? What is next in love, or what's coming? I should say what's coming in love. I like that better because that's the title I'm using. What's coming in love for pile 2, Spirit? What is coming in love for pile 2? What do we got? We have the 2 of Cups. Wow. What is coming in love for pile 2? We have the Knight of Pentacles. My dog's like going to town, licking himself right next to me, so I don't know if some of you can hear it. What is coming in love for pile 2? That's too many cards. I only need 4 cards to it. What is coming in love for pile 2? We have the Wheel of Fortune, and we also have Justice. Oh, I love the art on this Wheel of Fortune. I love specifically the owl here as well. For some of you, owls can be a significant sign. We also have elephants and lions as well, if you have any other animal totems. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Swords. Interesting. That kind of makes me think. Let's see. We're going to get some more cards out first before we talk about it. Also, we have tons more oracles to clarify, get further information. And then at the end, we're going to be getting some possible initials and some possible significant months. So the months could be the months of the year you guys meet, or zodiac signs, things like that. So we'll see. So what is coming next? We have Psych. We have the 4th house. What's coming in love for pile 2? We have Libra. Oh, we have Justice and we have Libra here as well too. Oh my gosh, that happened in pile 1 too. What the heck? Lots of Libra energy, lots of Justice energy, partnerships as well. We have Vesta. Bottom of this deck, we have the 10th house. 10th house is interesting to come at the bottom of the deck. This could have to do with your career as well. Maybe you could meet this person through work, or it has something to do with your public reputation. We will definitely look into, but what I'm seeing here that's coming next for you in love is specifically a partnership. I feel like this with the Psych here coming as well. This is a deep partnership. This is something that you and this person may even be psychically connected as well, but this is about you experiencing almost like a mirror to your psyche inside. And this can also be about getting to know each other on a very, very, very deep level, like a psychological level as well, not just something that is, you know, straight physical and things like that, I feel. And I feel like the, you know, the 2 of Cups with this Libra energy as well, this is definitely potential for a deep partnership, a long-term partnership as well. Like with the 10th house, like we said, this could be somebody that you meet through work, or specifically, we even have Capricorn as well underneath that, which is the ruler of the 10th house. Interesting. This person could be a very hard worker. They could be really somebody who is really focused on their goals, and you could meet this person as well when you are really focused on your goals. Now, I want to talk about the Knight of Pentacles. I feel as though this is an energy that is slow moving. Okay, this isn't going to come like with the Knight of Pentacles. This isn't going to come probably like tomorrow or anything like that. But I think that that's okay, because with the Wheel of Fortune and Justice, there's karmic things. There's seasons are changing. There's things happening in your life and this person's life that seemingly are out of your control, and it seems like this is a very divine timing type of energy as well when you guys are going to meet. I love that we have Vesta here though. I feel like this is a very passionate energy. This is something that kind of lights some sort of fire within you, and I feel like with the Justice card, this is something that is karmically meant to be that way, if that makes sense. Now, I don't want you to like scare you and be like, oh, this is a karmic, like, I like to, you know, tell people all the time, everyone that we meet is usually a karmic soulmate or karmic we're meant to meet them karmically on our karmic path. Karmic. Say karmic one more time. But you get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not always negative as well. We will see a little bit more information though. But with the 4th house here, I think that this is an energy that is going to make you feel very safe. This is an energy that makes you feel you are going to open up. Maybe for some of you, eventually you will move in with this person, since the 4th house is the ruler of the home. But I'm also getting this is a heart energy. Like your 4th house is also your heart as well. And this could also be addressed as some inner child like healing too. But what I wanted to say about the 9 of Swords, what do we have underneath that? We have the Wanderer, which is the Fool, and then we have the 2 of Wands. Ooh, and then we have the 3 of Swords. That looks like Jacob Elordi. You can't tell me that's not Jacob Elordi. Oh, and then we have the Moon as well. Okay. I feel like there's a very worry energy about whether or not you are going to meet this person, whether or not there's somebody that's coming for you, or what is, you know, there's kind of like an anxiety around this even happening. And I feel like Spirit wants you to have trust and faith that you are going to come across the people that you are meant to come across. I kind of want to look a little bit more, since for you, this seems definitely a specific person, a specific connection. So now that I have this information, what I want to look into is about the connection and about the person for you. Whereas pile 1, there was pile 1 was more like multiple different options. Okay, so there was a lot to look at there, but I feel like now I kind of have an idea. So yeah, I feel like this is something that can't be rushed. I feel like this is something that you are being guided to lay your worries, you know, and give your worries to Spirit, or just put them to rest if that's something, if maybe you've been having fear about, you know, meeting this person. And I feel like with the Fool card here as well, like underneath that, this is something, whether it's new, brand new, fresh, or it's something that you're going to feel maybe a little bit like, it may seem a little bit risky, because this is going to be a very deep connection. So it's going to require you definitely to have to open up and to be vulnerable. Now, it may trigger some sort of wounds as well. It may trigger that kind of safety feeling here too, but I feel like this is something that it's meant to do. And I feel like with the Vesta here and this passionate energy, I feel like it's going to be something that you're going to want to do regardless. Like it's, again, it feels like something a little bit like definitely divinely guided, a little bit out of you and this person's control. Now, I'm also guided to say there may be, like with the Wheel of Fortune here and Libra, there may be, wherever you have Libra in your chart, there could be some planetary aspects at that time and that's just a specific message as well. But I think that, the Wheel of Fortune means that it is moving, that it is coming for you specifically too. You just, you're being asked to be a bit patient. Now, for some of you, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so patient all the time. I'm always patient. I've been waiting, or whatever the case is. I hear you. I understand that. And I know it can be frustrating, but, what are you going to do? You know, I think that this is something that definitely cannot be rushed as well. Also, I feel like, you know, there's a very practical energy to this about when you meet this person. There's a practical energy about taking things slow, opening up, wanting to feel safe with one another, and allowing things to unfold naturally too. Like maybe in the past, if past connections, you've moved really fast and it was really intense and things like that. I feel like this is going to be a bit different than what you are used to. So let's get some more oracles and see. Oh my gosh, you're gonna hate that. Right when I picked up the deck, I looked at the bottom. I was like, pile 2 is gonna freaking hate that. No, I'm totally kidding. But yeah, we have more energy of patience here as well. And we even have the little clock that the angel is holding, which makes me think of divine timing. So what can you tell me about the connection with this person? Spirit, specifically, what is like the overall energy of the connection with this person? I love that. We have door to personal healing and happiness. What can you tell me about the connection with this person, Spirit? Oh, you know what? I was going to tell you to remind me, like, you can definitely, like, you can remind me right now, like, as if I'm not going to post this later. But I have to remind myself, I want to read the psych, out of the book. I feel like there's something there for you, or something important there. So I'm going to do that too. So what can you tell me about the connection, Spirit, with this person? Oh, we have the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. Weren't we just talking about the 4th house? I was like, I feel like this. Oh my God, I just put 2 and 2 together. The 4th house and 4th chakra, both heart. Wow. No, but I was like, I have a feeling like this is like about, you know, opening up. And I feel like this is about, you know, your heart energy as well, and wanting to feel safe. And I think that this is a connection that you are going to want to move in slowly but surely with that Knight of Pentacles. Be very practical, be very discerning and concerning about for one another as well, to allow you to open up your heart space. It's like, instead of like trying to bulldoze in, like maybe that has happened in past connections of like, you know, this is me, you know, I need to know right now. I think that there's a very there's a patience energy to this connection as well. Not only to be patient for this connection, but there's a patience that I'm seeing here. What can you tell me about the connection, Spirit? What can you tell me about the connection? Okay, so we have the Thinking Woman. And we have the Man holding a coin in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have Door to Romance in reverse and Envy underneath there. I feel like you may be a little bit, I feel like at times you maybe want to overthink certain situations, and I feel like with this connection you're really being, this is almost like an energy of like you're going to have to see for yourself, and that could be the energy that you're coming into this as well, of like, you are going to need to show me, you're going to need to show me if you are worthy, if this is what it truly is, you know. And I do think that there's a fear here of commitment, and there's a fear here of betrayal that is going to need to be addressed here, specifically with this Man holding a coin in reverse. Is this person reliable? Is this person going to be the person that I want them to be? You are going to have to see, and that's why I think it is going to bring up certain fears and anxieties surrounding connections that are going to be very healing for you in particular. And I think that this is why you are going to want to be slowly but surely, and it's something that is important here, to take your time to see things out and to see what this person is able to give you and what they're not able to give you. Which, speaking of that, I want to look into energy of the person now, but I think that this has to do with your worries mostly, and for some of them they could be their insecurities here too. Maybe for some of you, they're like, this person's like, well, I don't know if I have what it takes as well. And these are things that obviously you're going to be addressing within the connection. And it's not coming up to worry now, but I am feeling an anxiety here in my heart chakra. As I'm channeling this energy, I do feel, I just realized too, like I was kind of ignoring it for a long time, but now that I'm like talking about it, I feel there is a lot of fear here as well. So I think you're being guided, both of you are going to be guided to face your fears within this connection. And, yeah, there could be some transformative energy as well, now that I'm kind of seeing this butterfly peeking through. So let's read the psych so I can move on from that. And then we're going to look into their energy that they're going to be coming into this connection here with. Wow. Okay, so we have Psyche, the goddess. Psyche points to other people's expectations of us. Who we are and how we should behave is suddenly a topic of conversation. The empathetic side of you might be internalizing this, but like the adage says, other people's opinions of you is none of your business. Your intuition is very heightened right now. It's as though you can feel the emotions of everyone around you. Oh, I told you this was like a psychic connection. You have the gift of sensitivity, and this allows you to turn even the worst feelings into beauty and positivity. Lead by example and show that kindness goes further than spite. The keywords are passion, empathy, sensitivity, psychic awareness, beauty, and kindness. Wow. I feel like this is, with that heart chakra energy as well too. And then what we were talking about too, I feel like this is about something that is accepting and very loving. And like I said, there is a very psychic connection as well, like with the Two of Cups and the Psyche, like when it's time, or maybe when this person is nearing entering your life, if they haven't already, you are going to like feel them as well. And it could be like dreams and things like that. But yeah, there's a deep, deep, deep psych connection on a spiritual level here as well. And for some of you, you may be hesitant to open that door here too. But I think the desire of wanting a connection is going to kind of overtake this too. But let's see. Now that we did that, I want to use the tarot to see what is this person's energy that they're bringing into this connection, Spirit. So what is the overall energy of the person here for pile 2? What is their energy? We have the Four of Swords. Okay. It's pretty chill. Just kidding. What is their energy? Strength. I love this energy already. What the heck? Okay, we have the Three of Swords coming out though. So let's see. What is their energy here? Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. So we have the Four of Swords, we have Strength. So we have Leo as well as Scorpio coming through here, and other zodiac signs. I don't know if there was other, I can't remember the tarot underneath that. I'm not about to lift it up, but I know with the 4th house we could also have Cancer here as well. So oh yeah, so we have the Three of Swords reverse. We have the Death card, and we have the Tower reverse, and I feel called to keep those in reverse as well. This is a transformative connection, but this is somebody who definitely, I think, that has been kind of taking some time out to reflect with the Four of Swords as well. I feel like this is a connection where they feel like they are going to want to put their worries to rest here. We have the Tower, and we have the Three of Swords and the Death. For some of you, this could be somebody, and I want to say specifically if this resonates, because this is not going to be for everybody. But I want to say for some of you, there was a situation with a person that had ended, and there has been a lot of Tower moments, you know, healing and things like that. And if you know who that person is, then that message is for you. But also feel free to keep an open mind as well too, because I feel like this is somebody who, with the Strength card, has been healing themselves as well. And I think that this is somebody that has gone through their fair share of heartbreak and, you know, Tower moments and connections as well, and uncomfortability and facing things here too. And they're currently going through some sort of transformation with the Death card here too. And so with that being said, this could just be what they've been working on from the past. And the fact that we have the Four of Swords coming out first, I feel like they're in a much calmer energy when you and them meet or come together or whatever. And I think that they do have a tremendous amount of strength. That, like, I love when the Strength comes out to describe somebody. It means that they are incredibly obviously strong, but it also means that they do have compassion as well. And I think that it also, the Strength card, in my opinion, comes with a tremendous amount of wisdom too. It comes with overcoming obstacles. It comes with, you know, strength is something that is gained as well. And so I think that this person is no longer in some sort of toxic energy that they were in the past. And I think that this person is currently healing from some things in their past as well, which may come up in this connection, specifically because we have that Man holding a coin in reverse, which was kind of making me think that this person may have their fair share of insecurities. But you guys are both being guided to be patient and compassionate, if you so choose, if you feel like you choose to be that way. Tell me more about this person specifically, Spirit. They are very patient. And I think that this person is currently going through certain dramatic changes right now. And I feel like that's why this patience is coming out again. Because with that Knight of Pentacles, we were seeing that this is an energy that is very slow moving. At least right now. When the time has come, it'll pick up. You know, of course, things move. Everything's always moving. But with that, oh, that's what it was. It was the Wheel of Fortune as well, you know. And the Justice, like, things are happening when they are going to happen. It seems like, again, this is out of each of you's control. It's more on like divine timing isn't really about timing. Like divine timing isn't necessarily like, well, in my soul contract, we were going to meet in September of 2024. You know, it's when the energies align. And that is something that you can't specifically pinpoint until it's time, you know? And some things can seem a little more delayed and some things could not, but it's not going to happen until the time is right. And that's the point of divine timing, like until it's right. No sooner, no later. Tell me more about this person, Spirit. Describe this person. Oh, we have women holding a coin in reverse here. That kind of makes me think from that message as well. There could be some sort of loss between, but it's almost as if like we have that thinking woman and the man holding a coin. Don't worry about gender as well, regardless of the gender, but it makes me feel like there's definite mirroring going on, and it makes me feel like they may have the same concerns for you. And it also feels like you're craving a partner. That's definitely what it feels like too. Both of you are craving somebody of like-mindedness, somebody that you can rely on, somebody that you can be supported by, somebody that will not want to deceive you as well. And then we have happy family. So this person could actually have a family. That, you know, that doesn't have to resonate with everybody though. But I think that this person is somebody that is working on their own sense of harmony. Maybe they're a really family-oriented person right now, and they're kind of spending a lot of time with their family. But yeah, but also that message is kind of coming back specifically of that, like if this is a person that you have known, with these two cards kind of coming in reverse, I feel like it almost feels like a loss or something missing and wanting to gain that back. And if that's not the case for you, if this isn't somebody from your past, this feels like just that missing, wanting that missing kind of person, that missing piece, just wanting that person, you know what I'm saying? Wanting that person in your life. And then we have the 7th chakra. And the healer, yeah. And this is very much this energy, for sure. But it seems like this person, especially with the 4 of Swords too, right now, they are taking a time out, it feels like, in whether that's in love or life in general. Because of this energy, they're going through tremendous transformations, and it feels like they kind of just need to rest and be in their own energy at this time, which is good. You would want them to be, because you don't want them distracting and dodging and running, you know, for sure. But yeah, this person could have a child, but they don't have to. Ooh, 6 of Wands as well. Yeah, maybe this person and you are both kind of focused on your own success and your own goals as well too, which is a great, that's a great energy. And I think that if that is the case, or at least if it's not the case for you, if it's the case for this person, it's where they should be. So let's just, yeah, we'll do it. Okay. Sorry. Let's just get a couple more cards here for you. What else can you tell us, Spirit, about this connection? Feeling tied down or frustrated. What else can you tell us about what's coming for pile 2, Spirit? Yeah, I think both of you are kind of frustrated right now with your own kind of circumstances and where things are headed in your lives. We have pay attention to your finances. We have Tower coming out again. Oh, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I was going to say this one landed way over there, but it landed upright and I saw it. So now I have to quite literally get up and go get it. You guys are making me work. Making me work. Oh, okay. Ignore my unbrushed hair. Made a little feature. Okay, so we have... This is so true to what we were just saying. Okay, so we have Beryl. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. That's that King of Pentacles and that Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You know, I feel like both of you guys are working on whatever you feel is lacking in your life. And this is about, you know, your guys' own commitment to each other. And I think that right now the focus is for each of you on bettering yourself and getting out of a situation. And so we have the Purse, pay attention to your finances. We have the Tower, which in the Tower in this deck is solid foundations, success with effort. And I think that this person and you are both in the process of creating great change, which I think is in turn aligning you to each other, you know, focusing on yourself, becoming the best versions of yourself, and then aligning and kind of almost like meeting when the time is right, when you're not worried about finances, or when you're not, you know, going through certain things. You know what I'm saying? It feels as though you guys are kind of both in the same energy almost, of like really just focused on you, focused on your goals, getting out of your situations like right now. And I think that it's because you're also making room for this connection too. You get what I'm saying? It's like if you're really frustrated, like for example, if this person's really frustrated with their situation and where they're at in life, they need to devote their time to do that. And it wouldn't be right to, you know, ignore you, or it would be like, you know what's crazy is what I'm really kind of thinking of, like this is reminding me of, is a lot of the times in readings, I get the message of like the person wishes they were in a better situation in their life, especially in like the feelings. It's like the person wishes they were in a better situation in their life when they met that other person. And I think that this is the time and space and place for you guys both to do that, or at least for this person, you know, to do that before. And I think the problem with the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck as well is there's a trust on both ends that you guys even exist, that you guys are going to get together, come back together, or I didn't mean to say come back, but like come together, you know what I'm saying? And obviously Spirit's saying that it exists and it's gonna happen, but there's important things to take care of as well in this person's reality, and I think in yours too. So what I'm getting is that like it's not just a waste of time that you guys are apart, or this hasn't happened yet, or it hasn't come into your life yet. It's not a waste of time. It's actually helping, you know, it's actually for a purpose and for a reason. So on that note, before we get into the initials and the months, I just want to pull a couple cards to see what you need to know, or like advice about this connection, or about this, what's coming for you. Communicate, talk to the moon. Ooh, I feel like this is also about you communicating what you want from this situation in life, in a connection, and just in general, but we'll talk more about it too. So Spirit, what's the advice here? And also this could just be advice for you and this person. Like communication obviously is very important in every situation. We have boundaries here too, communicating your boundaries and your needs. We have Enchanted. Bottom of the deck, meant to be. I love that at the bottom of the deck for you, because that's like, when it's meant to be, it's meant to be. What's meant to be is definitely meant to be. Like I'm taking that and I'm putting it here. And then underneath that we have take a risk, which is like that full card of like, yeah, it may seem like a risky taking the risk on this, and there's fears to address here, but Spirit's saying, you know, like it's meant to be that way. I feel like with this Enchanted too, there's something that's different about this situation. There's something that's like more magical and maybe a little bit even more mysterious about the situation as well too. But right now, I think you're really being guided to work on your own boundaries, and that could also be your boundaries with yourself as well too. Having boundaries with ourselves is not letting our minds wander all crazy. Having boundaries with ourselves is not letting us worry about what's to come and everything else like that. Another example of having boundaries with yourself is saying that I have things to do and I need to be strict with myself, and I need to go to bed, you know, by 11 p.m. or you know, I need to be in bed by this time. And that's doing the things that you need to do, is having boundaries with yourself, but also communicating what your boundaries are, and vice versa. I think is something that's going to be important here as well, like what you need, what you expect, and what they expect too. Also, you know, respecting each other's boundaries. But these are something that's going to be personal to you to look into for each and every one of you. And I kind of want to read just a little bit of this Enchanted, because again, I think that there's something there. Wouldn't it be before? Okay, yeah. Oh my gosh, already, dude. Trust the process. Get in touch with your inner child. Believe it and achieve it. Expect good things. Oh, I love that. There is something magical, enchanted about moonlight. Whatever it touches turns a beautiful creamy silver. Something is doing this in your life now, or is about to. I knew it. I knew it. I knew this one had a message in for you. Life is all about cycles, as is astrology and moonology. Right now, you're about to move into a more enchanted time or a cycle in your life, if you believe. Whatever you're wishing for can come true because you're starting to believe again. Perhaps after a rough time, this card reminds you to focus on the good while you process the difficult. If you can't yet feel the magic in your life, take support from a daily practice of just breathing out with the intention of breathing out stress through cleansing breaths. It might be dark now, but there is moonlight at the end of the tunnel. So keep your faith and see the world through kind eyes. If you affirm that something is too good to be true, you might make it so. Instead, believe that life can be magical for you, because it can be. And that's why we have that meant to be. Like, I think Spirit's saying trust more in the process. Have a little bit of faith as well, to know that what's meant to be is meant to be. And what it is meant to be cannot miss you. Okay, like if it's for you, it will not miss you. We had all that divine timing, which I felt like, called to explain that, of like when it's time, not about, oh, you missed the deadline. It's about when it's time, it will be time. Also, I think that's why, Spirit's saying communicate what you want, whether that's, you like to talk to the moon, or you talk to Spirit, or write down your manifestations, or whatever it is, get down to it to see what it is you like and what it is that you want, and make sure that you're keeping up your end of the bargain as well on that, about becoming that person that you want to align with. It's not just about what other people do, it's about what you do as well, and what you can do for yourself is arguably more important about what anyone else can do for you, So I love that advice. Let's get some significant months for you. Spirit, what are some significant months according to this connection for pile 2? Let's see. What are some significant months here? Okay. We will do bottom of the deck as well, which we have January. So we have March. We have June. August. For some reason, there's emphasis on the August for a lot of you, because when I shuffled this deck and I put it down, I put it upside in August, and there was that moon. I was really drawn to that moon energy too, so maybe specifically at night, but we will see. And then we have January. So what zodiac signs do we have here? March, we have Pisces and Aries. June, we have Gemini and Cancer. August, we have Leo and Virgo. May is Taurus and Gemini, and January is Capricorn and Aquarius. What initials do we have here? What are some significant initials for this pile? Dang, I've been grabbing, I did that in pile 1 too. I feel like I grabbed like huge. Okay, first word is Guy. I don't know why, but that's a name, right? Guy is a name. But we have G, U, and Y. We have M, oopsies. We have M, another U. Maybe you guys both focusing on you, on yourself. Oh my gosh, just as I said that, I could literally, so we have an O, so we literally spell you. We have your. I don't know why I just heard your friend. Gum. Oh, sorry. I'm so okay. Before we do the words, let's do. So we have G-U-M-Y-O-U. We have P, Q, X. We also have a J. We have a D. We have an R, a Z, an N, and an I. Okay. RX makes me think of a retrograde. There could be a specific or significant planet in retrograde. Maybe for some of you at the time that you're watching this too. Zen. Yeah. Now I don't really see any more words, but you guys are really good at finding words. I've seen that in the comments, so I'll leave you guys to that. If you want to comment and be like, pile 2 has these words, or whatever it is, definitely feel free, because I'll be sitting here like, first I'll be like, duh, just trying to figure it out. So I'll definitely leave that up to you, Gummy. That's interesting. I don't know why that made my mind go somewhere dirty, but whatevs. But yeah, I think that's it for your reading, guys. Thank you so much for staying. If you guys are still here, thank you also if you like the videos or just videos in general of mine. It's such an easy way to support the channel, and it really means a lot to me. Thank you also for those who comment and share your story, share your nice words, share your experiences, whatever they are. I like to see you guys support each other in the comments as well. It just warms my heart to see all my little babies playing nice and my babies getting along. I love that. And also thank you so much to all of the subscribers. I'm so grateful for every single one of you, and I truly am. It's crazy. So just thank you for allowing me to read for you. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey as well. So yeah, I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. So if you are not subscribed and you would like to see the next one or know when it comes out, and also check out maybe tons of timeless tarot content I already have posted, then feel free, and I will see you there. Bye. Hi Pile 3, welcome to your reading. If you chose the green adventuring heart, or maybe you chose the Age of Aquarius tarot deck, either way, welcome. So today we are asking, what is coming towards you in love? What's going on, or what's coming your way in love? So I am going to ask Spirit, if you could please tune me in to my Pile 3's collective energy, and if you can please show me in Pile 3 with the most clarity here, what is coming their way in love, and what do they need to know about it as well. Thank you. All right, let's begin. So what is coming in love towards Pile 3? What is coming in love for Pile 3? We have the Page of Cups. What is coming in love for Pile 3? We have the Emperor. For some of you, this could be a masculine energy, although it doesn't have to be a male if that's, oops, if that's not what you're into. That's cool too. We also have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have Universal Laws. So this is its own card in this own deck. I mean, not in its own deck. I mean, its own suit. This deck has an extra suit. Wow, this is a very faded energy with the Universal Laws. And, you know, this is about karma and dharma. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is fate and destinies and different opportunities and things like that. So we're going to read a little bit deeper into it. We also have the Eight of Wands. Which makes me kind of think that this energy is going to be coming in quick. Whereas in Pile 2, the energy it seemed very slow moving. This one seems like it's kind of coming in for you fast here. So with the Eight of Wands. So let's get a couple more cards out and we will talk about it. So what is coming in love for Pile 3? What's coming in love for Pile 3? We have the 4th house. We have the 11th house. Oh my gosh, we have Libra, which has come out in every single pile. This exact Libra card. Lunar eclipse, Cancer in 1st house. too. Interesting. What is coming for love in pile 3? For pile 3, I mean. Ooh, we have the solar eclipse. Holy moly. That's powerful energy. I'm not going to lie. The solar eclipse with the universal laws card. Are you kidding me? We also have Eros, which is the god of love and passion. This is a very passionate energy I can see here. Wow. I feel like for a lot of you, this is about getting in touch with your feelings too. With the Page of Cups and the 4th house, I feel like this is about you getting to experience a situation where there is a sense of curiosity here. There is a sense of wanting to develop, wanting to know more, wanting to see where it goes, okay, with a specific person. Like I said, it could be a masculine figure with the Emperor, but the masculine energy could just be also for some of you, like if that doesn't resonate for you, that could be the masculine energy of this person taking action towards you, if that makes sense. Because usually the masculine is the action, taking the action and doing that, while the feminine is the open to receiving, okay? So regardless of what gender you are into, or if you don't even specify, if you're non-binary or whatever the case is, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of that overall energy, or this person could just be in a masculine energy in their life. Whether that's like working towards things, building stuff, it doesn't matter. But I feel like this is a very mature energy. And I feel as though, like, again, this is something the Spirit's kind of coming through to say. This is something that is very faded here. Even Libra can represent karma as well. Like it's a very karmic, balanced sign here. But so with the 11th house too, you know, this could be somebody that you either have been hoping for or wishing for, or it just feels really good here. You could meet this person as well through friends. They could be somebody who is in a position of authority with the Emperor, and also they have like a big following too. Like they could have a social media following with the 11th house here. They could just have a lot of friends, or just be able to network really well. Like it seems like this, it's a very like community type of energy. The 11th house is like collective energy, but also I'm not knocking the fact that you could meet this person through friends or something of that nature. Or even the 11th house can be like, since you know, it can be like online, like it could be somebody that you met through a dating app, or for some of you, I'm kind of getting like an area, whether that's like the internet or somewhere where there's a lot of people involved too, which is really interesting. I know that that might be a little confusing to some, but definitely is what I'm kind of getting here. Or maybe this person is just somebody who has a lot of followers or a lot of friends, or either way, you know, I think that this is I think this is a good energy. I like this energy. I'm not going to lie. And I think that there's a lot of room for development. And I think that it's I think the Page of Cups here is a fun, kind of exciting, almost maybe for some of you, like a very healing type of energy here too, to where you're being asked to embrace this curiosity, and let go of any kind of, preconceived notions, or let go of any kind of like expectations. It feels like this is something that is kind of mysterious as well. The fact that we have the solar eclipse here, this is a great energy for powerful change and even powerful manifestations. What's interesting too is it says on this card, we have the rule of 3. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, in this deck in particular, the solar eclipse talks about getting more than what you wish for. Even if it's 3 times, I can't remember. We can look at it. I just want to skim it really fast, but I want to say it has something to do with like 3 times reaping what you sow as well. Interesting. Oh my gosh, look at, what the heck is this? Okay, so it says right here, rule of 3 on this card for you. I don't know if you can see it here, just rule of 3, you see that, right? And then For the solar eclipse, right underneath it, it says the keyword is warn, and it says a solar eclipse occurs when a new moon is directly between the sun and the earth and blocks out the sun's rays. The solar eclipse carries the same potential for opportunity as the regular new moon, but it does come with a warning that you will reap 3 times what you sow. So go forward with a clear purpose. How interesting is that? For some of you, if you've been like doing things to manifest this specific person or this situation, it's coming through and it's coming in hot, okay? And it's a powerful energy. It's a very powerful energy. I'm not getting the warn or the rule of 3 in anything, any type of negative way as well. For example, like if you feel like you have bad karma coming, I'm not getting that at all. I'm getting that more of like, this is powerful. It's coming in hot. Also, you know, just be aware of the intentions, I would say, that you're putting out there. But it is a good sign. Also, the number 3 is the number of creation as well. It is the number of the Empress, and it's the divine mother and the divine feminine, and it is a beautiful energy of creation. And we also have the Emperor here, which is the number 4, which is a number of stability too. So don't worry about that. I just feel as though it just has a powerful like feeling of momentum behind it. If I'm being quite honest here. And I feel as though with this Wheel of Fortune, this is coming in some sort of divine timing energy for you. And I feel like this is also when you are very comfortable with yourself. If you've been doing a lot of healing, like at home, and a lot of inner child healing as well, this is something that it is coming through then. And I feel like there's a very comforting energy here with the Page of Cups in the 4th house. This could also indicate you specifically having a family with this person, since the 4th house is the house of Cancer, the zodiac sign Cancer, which is all family oriented. And we have the Page of Cups. So for some of you, you can definitely have a future or a child with this person. And I kind of want to read, I've been reading a lot from the guidebooks lately. I kind of want to read Eros. I feel like there's an important message there too, because I feel like for some of you have been wishing or manifesting something here. And I think that the Spirit's kind of coming through with this energy to say, we hear you, we heard you. You know, it's like it's coming, which I think is really cool too. So let me see. Eros. My friend has a turtle named Eros, and it's really cool. The turtle has it's a tortoise or whatever. It's not a turtle, it's a tortoise, and it has a perfect heart like on its shell, like a naturally obviously designed heart, like from just the markings of it. It's so cool. Okay, so we have Eros. Inner reading indicates our subconscious desires about, oh my gosh, that already makes me think that whether or not you're like physically manifesting, you guys are definitely like energetically manifesting this or manifesting each other as well. Okay, so Eros in our reading indicates our subconscious desires about what we are looking for in a mate. If you're unattached, his appearance can signal that you are ready for commitment and need to get in touch with the attributes you want in a partner. If you're in a relationship, you may need to make more time for your partner and reconnect on a spiritual and sexual level. Alternatively, Eros asks us to look deep inside ourselves and find our passion. Oh, sorry, I got mixed up. And find our passion. It could be romantic love, it could be healthcare, it could be sports, anything. What matters is that it lights your soul on fire. This asteroid wants us to realize our dreams as they are what keeps us going. And the key words are romance, desire, passion, sex, love, and the blending of energies. Wow, I love that as what's coming for you in love. We have 6th house underneath that as well, and 10th house. So this could be as well somebody that you work with or potentially work with or could work with in the future, since that is, both of those houses do have work involved in them. But for the most part, I just feel as though this is somebody that's coming in hot for you. And I think that it is obviously very faded here, and I think that this is a new cycle, and this is something that you maybe have yet to experience as well, and it's going to bring forth a tremendous amount of change in your certain circumstances. So with the Wheel of Fortune too, if you have not been content with your circumstances, like that card was kind of depicting, if you have been desiring a partner or a mate, again, your intentions have been very much heard and are very powerful at this time as well. And so this is saying that you are attracting this. We also have Libra here too, which is the ruler of the 7th house, which is the house of partnerships and things like that. And so I just feel like it's maybe for some of you been a long time coming, but I just want to keep telling you like it's coming. Like let's get some more oracles to see a little bit deeper. Spirit, what else can you tell us about this? What's coming for pile 3 in love, Spirit? What else can you tell us about this? We have anxiety and we have happy family in reverse. It's like for some of you, you've really been wondering or worried that that's never going to happen for you. It's like you've been wondering if that even exists for you with the happy family in reverse, and then the fears about it too. You're like, am I ever going to experience that? Am I going to, whether you've been wanting a family, and even if you don't want a family, it could just be like, this is like the 10 of Cups, you know, like this is that kind of fulfillment that I think a lot of us in life, you know, want to experience. And I think that this is a beautiful omen of like, you know, you don't have to worry so much about it, and also to not worry too much about it not happening as well too, because this called to me as I picked up the deck, but I didn't say anything. So now that it's again at the bottom of the deck, I kind of want to address it with the envy in reverse. It feels like, oh yeah, look, and then we have victory. We have the Magician in the Mirror, which is about manifestations and like, you know, you've seen your reality the way that it is and all that stuff too. Okay. But sorry, I was getting in on something else and I'm like, I have things that I have to say that are important to you, pile 3. I feel like with this envy in reverse, it's like almost like an energy of like, why can everyone else have this, but I can't? Or it's like, I see it happen for other people. When is it going to be my turn? I want that. Like maybe you see things on social media or your friends are experiencing that, or your family, or maybe for some of you, this has to do with societal pressure as well. I was kind of getting that message before about maybe like there's societal pressure of like you needing to hurry up and settle down and do that and have a family. And Spirit wants to kind of put that to rest as well. Like that's just society's way of doing things. There's no right or wrong way of doing things. In fact, usually it's not always the best way from what I've seen and from what I've experienced. I'm not saying that it's wrong. And it actually, I shouldn't say that because it's different for every single person. One person's right way isn't going to be the other person's right way. But I think that Spirit really wants you to stop comparing your situation to other people's situations and allow yours to unfold naturally, because comparison truly is the thief of joy. And there's no right or wrong way. There's no perfect time. There's no right age. There's no, you know, anything like that. For some of you, if you feel like you are getting older or you feel like there is time passing, Spirit is saying that there is still time to not worry too much about that, and what's meant to be will always be here. But it looks like, and it looks like very much meant to be type of energy here as well. What else can you tell us? We have the Garden and the Gate. That's something, it's a card for yearning as well, I'm not gonna lie. Like again, kind of looking out and seeing, but I think that this is about you getting out of your comfort zone too. Maybe you and this person kind of stepping out. When you step out and you explore different territory, when you explore different terrain is when you are going to discover. For some of you, this is like maybe when you join a dating website, or you have your friends hook you up, or you're like, set me up with, you know, a person, a blind date. I don't know. You don't have to do that. Make sure you're being safe too. But like, you get what I'm saying. It's like when you kind of step out of your comfort zone, or you kind of open up, is when energies like this are being able to find you as well. So tell me about this connection in particular, Spirit. Tell me about the overall energy of this connection. We have community. Okay. This is somebody that is either in your community or a like-minded person, or you are going to meet through. We saw that with the 11th house. Very interesting, guys. Like, are you meeting this person through a friend or something? Let's see. Let's get one more. Spirit, tell me more about what is the overall energy of this connection. It's like this is a person that you may be friends with as well. We have the Sun in reverse. I feel like the Sun in reverse is still a very good omen. Oh, we have the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Some sort of truth. And I was just going to say that. I was thinking the Sun in reverse, I feel like it's something that's not quite clear to you just yet. There's some clarity that is coming. Some truth here that is coming as well. Maybe someone expressing themselves or you expressing yourself. Or just this could also just indicate some communication from somebody, okay, with the 5th chakra here. And I think that with the Sun in reverse, it's still a very positive energy. It's just something that you're not quite able to see yet. Yeah, we have blossoming abundance here too. Okay, I want to get something about the person, Spirit. What else can you tell me about the freaking Lovers at the bottom of the deck? What can you tell me about this person that is coming in for pile 3 in love? Describe the person. Shut the fuck up. I am shooketh. We literally have the Sun. This is somebody that is going to quite literally, I feel like this is a waking up type of energy, as in it's very bright. It's feels like a breath of fresh air. It feels like something you've been wanting really bad, and it feels like a beautiful energy. Oh my gosh, guys, your channeled song was called Hella Good by No Doubt. Oh my gosh, it's no doubt because maybe you have been having a tremendous amount of doubts about a situation like this or about if it was going to happen to you. And it's called Hella Good because it's like, this person got me feeling hella good, so I'm going to keep on dancing. That's like the Sun energy, dude. And I'm not even trying to blow smoke up your guys' ass. You guys are seeing that I'm pulling these cards here and everything like that. Because I feel like I have to say that sometimes, because even me sometimes when things are like so positive, I'm like, I'm like, really? Cause it's like, I love it though. It's a great thing. And we have the blossoming abundance, but it feels like this person's going to be a tremendous presence in your life. And I feel as though this person is going to wake something up within you that makes you just start to feel better. Like it feels like, and I think that's why the Sun is in reverse here, because there's some communication, there's the truth, it's coming. Like, you get what I'm saying? And we see that with the 8 of Wands. It's on the way. And that's quite literally the reading is like, what's coming in love. But yeah, it feels like this person's going to have a major impact and just be a major presence or a source of some sort of happiness for you. Even if it's just the beginning in the honeymoon stages, I think it's going to be tremendously helpful for a long time in your life. Like, it's something that I think is much needed. It's something that is, it's like I said, it's like a wake up, but not like an awakening. We have the Emperor again. What is going on? Describe this person, Spirit. We have the Queen of Cups. Describe this person in this connection for me, Spirit. We have the Star. We have more Aquarius energy as well, because the 11th house is for Aquarius too. And this feels like something you've been really hoping for. It feels like something that you've been trying to manifest, something that you've been wanting. We have the Wheel of Fortune again. So many synchronicities, guys. This Wheel of Fortune is saying, you know, divine timing, that it's going to happen when it's going to happen. Tell me about this person. Tell me about this person. We have, okay. We have the Knight of Cups, which is a very beautiful romantic feeling energy. So we have the Star too. We have the 9 of Swords, and we have the 2 of Swords, which is kind of, and we have Strength, which is really interesting because, well, we also have very strong Leo energy with the Sun and also the Strength card too, because this feels like to me that this person is going to have their own concerns as well. Again, like with this energy, like there are some sort of doubts and fears coming through, but there's just undeniable feelings here with the Knight of Cups. This is like, I feel very strongly. We have this Eros energy as well too. And you know what's kind of making me think with the 6th house underneath? I feel like this is like maybe a person, or you and this person are normally used to being very practical, or you're going to try to be very practical, because the 6th house is kind of making me think of Virgo energy too. And so with that being said, this person could easily just become a part of your day-to-day routines, easily with the 6th house here too. But it just feels like there are these emotions and stuff. And don't get me wrong, this person may be a little bit confused too. It's because no situation is going to be perfect. It is going to require strength and bravery, because I feel like they're going to be feeling it too. The Queen of Cups is telling me this person is going to have a tremendous amount of compassion towards you, or you're going to have, eventually, you're going to hold a very soft spot in this person's heart as well. And it feels like a very healing energy with the star on both ends. Strength and bravery is going to be required on both ends, to say the least. Of course, that's something that's natural. And it feels like this person is going to have anxiety around making some sort of decisions on what to do, what not to do. I just heard maybe that has to do with like impressing you as well, or what they feel like they should do. Clarify this 9 of Swords and this 2 of Swords about this person, please. They're still maybe in some kind of... Oh, we have the Emperor. Oh, coming out for sure. And we have the freaking 8 of Wands. What is going on here? That is so... Ugh. I love it. Yeah, you know, this person, it's about them kind of doing what they feel is right. And I feel like the Emperor is a very disciplined energy. The Emperor is an energy that is very stable, okay? And I think that this person may come off as very, very, very sure of themselves, very stable, like, I know what I want, I'm okay, you're not gonna shake me. But it seems though like there is definitely some anxiety here and about choices. And the Emperor is about making empowered choices too. It's about making choices that better each other in a connection here. Better the connection, better each other. And I think that this is an empowering energy too. Like this person is going to want to be better, going to want to be stable here. But it comes with its fair share of anxiety, just like all connections kind of do. I feel called to say that as well. Because there's an intensity with the arrows, all of these emotions, the Knight of Cups, the solar eclipse. Remember we were talking about that, guys? I was saying that this is like such an intense energy. It feels like could maybe feel very fast moving too. So of course there's this doubt as well. I can't believe we have the same freaking cards. I mean, it's happened before, but it's just like, I feel like this could be shocking for you as well too. Not the reading, the situation, the person, and for them too. You know, it seems like it comes as like a surprise or a shock, or it seems like it comes like out of nowhere. 5 of Pentacles. Moving through certain insecurities. Look, there she is. We have the Empress right there. And the Queen of Wands. Needing to have confidence as well, but this person is going to find you tremendously attractive. And then we have that 10 of Cups again. And I think that there's fears surrounding that too in this connection with the anxiety and the happy family. It's in reverse. It's coming here through, it's showing up on your end and on this end. And that's, like I said before, that's 100% natural. But these are something that you are either going to be guided to work through and guided to overcome. Fear is meant to be overcome. But of course, it depends on the person as well too, and what the future holds for sure. So let's see, what else can you tell us before we get into the other parts of the reading, Spirit, about what's coming? Taking a vacation physically or mentally. Yeah, don't worry too much about this. I think that that's a perfect card, kind of saying like relax a bit. I know that you know the energy is very intense. I may be sounding like, oh my gosh, it's so intense. I do that. You know, I get excited. Okay, I get, you know, into it. But I think that Spirit's kind of coming to say, you know, take it easy, relax. Like this is something, again, that's going to happen naturally. This is something that's going to come into your life when the time is right. You don't necessarily have to do anything about it. And for some of you, you could be meeting this person abroad. Specifically, like if you have a vacation planned, that could be the time. But that's obviously, this is a general reading, so just take what resonates. That's obviously very specific. What else can you tell us, Spirit, about this connection or this love situation that's coming? Oh, we have the 4th house and nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. And we have the angel, which is spiritual guidance and protection from harm. Bottom of the deck, we have vase with a secret admirer. And we also have the rabbit, which is too much concern with sexual matters too, which I think is something that's gonna be with the Eros energy. Yes, lots of sexual matters for sure too. Obviously, this is about you making the discernment, using your discernment and making the decisions, not just based off of looks and attraction and physical attraction. This is about you making sure that you are taken care of on all aspects, like you feel safe. You know, we were kind of talking about that as well too. Like, this is something that is going to make, or should make, your inner child feel safe. And make sure you're focusing on and communicating the things that are important to you, other than just trying to go along with what other people say or what this person says, if that makes sense. I'm not saying that you would do that. I'm just saying sometimes we get so infatuated with people that we're like, oh yeah, whatever you say. No, you need to communicate your wants, your needs, what you expect as well. This is something that I think is very important. And I feel like this person is going to do the same. So I wouldn't worry too much about it. And you can't scare somebody away, you know, that is meant for you. And even if, it seems a little intense, it looks like, you know, if it's meant for you, this person would come back, or whatever the case is. But yeah, I feel like you are protected. You know, this is saying that you are protected with this angel here, not to worry too much, okay? And I think that I saw the other card, which was about, is the skull, which is about secrets. And then we have the secret admirer. That kind of goes along with that other message as well, with that sun in reverse, that you are going to be getting clarity eventually. If you're like, what is this, who is this, this is definitely like, you're going to be getting some sort of clarity, not to worry too much. The answers that you need are coming as well. Oh, crazy. Oh, blossoming abundance, we have the number 3 as well too. There's a lot of number 3s here. So on that note, I feel like this part is much needed. So we're going to get any advice for you that you need to know about this situation or about the connection, just like for you to remember to have, you know, and which I kind of think is kind of important here, specifically for whatever reason. And then we're going to be looking at significant months of the year, as well as possible initials for you. So truth, we have the throat chakra too. What the heck? So many synchronicities in your reading. Spirit, what is some advice for pile 3 about this connection, about this situation? What advice do we have for pile 3, Spirit? Stay calm. I'm just kidding. What is from The Office, where he's like freaking out? It's the one with the fire, and he's like, stay calm. And he's like freaking out. Everybody just stay calm. So we have the law of attraction. Oh my goodness, you are attracting. I think there was an energy of like, be aware of what you want. Get down to it on what you feel like you deserve and what you want, because you are in a very attractive energy. We were kind of seeing that with this card and the solar eclipse of like what you want is coming to you now. So make sure, you know, you are preparing for it, to make sure that you are, and I'm not saying like, oh, you have to be high vibe all the time, or you have to be in this perfect mindset, or you can't have a single negative thought. That's not the case. I think this is about you and like your manifestations and getting down to the nitty gritty of what you truly want. You know what I'm saying? And also being in the energy that you want to be in when you are ready to receive this. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel like you're like, I want to get myself, I want to get my hair done, or I want to look good, or you get what or you're like, I want to do this or do that, like, do it. It's kind of like what this is saying. And the more you, I think, are in the energy of like focusing on yourself too, and like bettering yourself, I undoubtedly believe that you're also in the energy of attracting this too. It's not like you have to be constantly thinking about it or constantly trying to manifest it. No, this is something that's already in the works for you. Ooh, look at, we even have slow it down. Spirit, what other advice do we have? Like, there is no rush in this energy, even though it feels like with the 8 of Wands, there's like lots of fast movement, or would be fast moving. Maybe that's advice for you in this connection as well too, of like Spirit saying like, you don't have to, if you feel uncomfortable, like go at your own pace. If you feel rushed, communicate that as well. Like, you can take it slow. It doesn't have to be so intense as well. Okay, what advice do we have for pile 3 spirit in regards to this? Release blocks and support. Bottom of the deck, we have process your feelings. And then we have meant to be at the bottom of the deck, which I think the meant to be is a it's a very calming energy of what's going to happen for you is going to happen for you, okay? And like, you're not going to overlook, you're not going to miss anything. It's a great reminder to us all that what is meant for us will be for us, and it will happen. And this is a great reminder that we've been kind of seeing throughout this whole reading of what is meant for you will be for you. And I think with these blockages, it's like for some of you, at times you may be getting in your own way. And this could be about, you know, old emotions, old relationships, old things, because I am feeling very strongly that for you guys, this is a new energy, or it feels like a new energy. So if you are holding on to somebody specifically from the past, whether or not you think that this is them or not, that's up to you. And of course, I'm not here to tell you that you're wrong or anything, but I think that some of the blockages may be tied to expectations of what you think it's going to be, what you need as well. And don't forget to call on support from spirit, from your guides, from your angels. We had the angel card pop up as well. And if you feel like you need support from your community and from your friends, which community is a big thing here, feel free to call on that as well. I do feel like this is saying that you have support out there, and don't be afraid. You don't have to go through everything alone. And with the process your feelings, it's okay to feel however you feel. Don't hold on to it. Allow yourself to feel it. Allow yourself to release it. I think that this is very much in tune to releasing these blocks as well. And I think a lot of this is coming naturally too, but just make sure you're not holding yourself back. Do I want to read one of these cards for you? I think we're going to read the release your blocks. I think that's, I love, I'm trying to get this to where you can see it, but I feel like this is an important card. Oh, we have the Enchanted card as well too, and that card is definitely talking about believing in what you feel maybe at times is unbelievable. Believing again that things are okay to work out for you, that there are good things coming to you. And this could be also in tied to this blocks as well. So let's see, we have, what is it? The falling moon? Oh my gosh, why does that remind me of that song that was like, my last made me feel like I would never fall again, but then I saw you, I felt something I never felt. Come closer, give you all my love. If you treat me right, baby, I'll give you everything. Okay, okay, here we are. Something about your situation is blocked. There could be some repressed emotions. Didn't we not just say that? I was like, I'm pretty sure this processed emotions are definitely quite literally tied right into that. There we go. Well, there's the confirmation on that. So where was I? There could be some repressed emotions swirling around your current situation that need to be released. Anger in particular could be blocking you now. This is a problem because emotions are like the water as you ride along the river of life. Block your emotions and it's as though the river has dried up. So you can no longer cruise or drift or even lurch forward. We'd all like a straight answer to our question, but sometimes the answer is inside you. Oh, I love that. And you need to release all the rubbish that is blocking that answer from surfacing. This card reminds you to practice self-care and to process your emotions. Literally, the card process your feelings came out. That's so funny. It's a myth that being strong and silent is healthy. It's healthier to allow yourself to express your emotions, and that you may be exactly what you need to, and that may be, what you exactly need to do now as a response to your current situation. If you believe that insecurity on your part is currently holding you back from success, this card is a reminder that only you can work on yourself. Oh my gosh, we said that too about like, just focusing on yourself. See, we don't even need the guidebook, guys, but I do feel like this book in particular and the other book for this one, I love the messages for them, like out of a lot of the, I just feel like they resonate so well for you guys and even for me as well, you know? So of course, why not? And I think that also sometimes it's nice to read the guidebooks as well. We do have powerful intuition. Like obviously the intuition put all these clues together because that was like everything we already talked about. But it's also, I think, really cool to see what the creator of each deck's, you know, particularly put for each readings. I think that it's important to check it out as well too. So anyways, sorry. The additional meanings of this card is be honest about your feelings, take anger management lessons, breath work will help you now, ask someone older than you for advice, and you've lost your way, you need to recalibrate. About the symbol, the image of the moon falling is a scary one in some ways because without the moon, the earth spins out of orbit. Similarly, without processing our feelings, we can also spin off our path. And I think that this is also that whole point of that law of attraction of like getting really focused on what it is that you want. It starts with believing, first of all, that it's meant for you, that you can experience this. And also, I love that it was talking about expressing yourselves. Like, you know, if you feel like you need support, feel free to reach out to whatever support system you feel like is best for you or that you are able to have at that time. Like whether like if you have the ability to have like a counselor or something like that. And also depending on your resources too. Not everyone, you know, at times is able to have that. But if you have a good support system like friends or family, a trusted support system that you feel like you need to talk about things with or you need advice from and so on and so forth, make sure that this is obviously from a non-judgmental standpoint. Like if you have friends that are really judgy, or I would say don't have those friends. Let's just be real. I would say first of all, if they're judgy and they talk about you to other people, then don't have those friends. But this is a trusted source for you because this is supposed to help you feel better. Even if it's like an anonymous person as well too. Like I don't know. I'm thinking of something that I've heard a long time ago about the internet where you can kind of share your feelings, but be careful as well too. Don't take just anyone's advice. This is definitely trusted support. And there's also a lot of support from spirit as well that is waiting for you. So don't forget to ask for clarity or ask for support from your angels, from specifically the Divine Mother. She's been coming through a lot in the readings too, especially with you, all those number 3s and the Empress. Definitely ask for support from that. It's a very loving, unconditional energy, and it's always, I always say utilize it for sure. But and I think it starts with the advice too. The biggest thing is just first of all believing that things like this exist, that you can have this, and that there is somebody out there for you, and believing in yourself. And like we said too, with the law of attraction, like when it was talking about those insecurities and things, if that is maybe financial for you or look wise, or you just want to be, you know, the best version of yourself, that's what we were talking about too, of being in that energy and it helping attract this situation. Because when you feel good, you know, the universe definitely responds. But that doesn't mean, that's why I always like to include, that doesn't mean you have to feel good all the time. Like when your times of feeling bad does not mean you're attracting bad, okay? That's not true, and that's a fear that is not, because we are here to experience the human experience, and we can't feel good all the time. And sometimes I have some of my biggest moments and my biggest breakthroughs when I am feeling bad, okay? It's not whether or not you're good or bad. It's just what you want in life. What do you want? You know, what do you want to attract? Okay, so significant months of the year. What are some significant months for pile 3, please, Spirit? Significant months of the year that they should be aware of. No? We always take the bottom of the deck as well, but I think that, oh, okay. So we have April at the bottom of the deck. We have March, June, and November with April. I'll put that right there. So the zodiac signs present, we have, obviously we had Libra, we talked about Leo, even Cancer with the 4th house, but for these specific months, we have Pisces and Aries for March. We have Gemini and Cancer for June. We also have the November is Scorpio and Sagittarius, and April is Aries and Taurus. And then let's get the initials for you. Okay. So we have 2 W's, which I think 2 W's have come out in every reading. We have an A. We have an E. We have an R, which this spells the word R, which kind of makes me think of like, are you real? Like, are you there? We have U. And I think that's something that this person, when we're looking at their energy, that's something that this person, I think, is experiencing through themselves too. And that's why we were kind of seeing them getting a little bit triggered as well. So we have P. We have O. We have R. We have G. So we have rug, which kind of makes me think of like rug burn, which kind of makes me think of like passion and like, you know what I'm talking about. I don't have to explain it. We have Q. And we have K. And we have N. We have okay too. It kind of makes me, that's like I feel like a sign for a lot of you that it's gonna be okay. Don't worry so much, guys. It's gonna be okay. With the P right here, made me think of, with the P, okay, made me think of Pookie. It's gonna be okay, Pookie. We have, I guess we have words, but I'm not seeing names. Like, I'm seeing words, like we have gun. Which sounds really like, you're like, oh my gosh. And then we have run too, which I know those kind of sound negative, but it makes me think of like the starting gun, like when the gun goes off and then all the runners run, you know, it's like when it begins. We have pre, oh my gosh, pre energy, before, prepare. We have par. Do we have an M? I was going to say, with the W, if you put this to an M, I think we can spell woman. Okay, well, I'm going to leave you guys to finish that if you would like, I'm sure. Oh, we have a rear. Like in your rear view mirror, it could also be like a blind spot. Like maybe this person has been in a blind spot for a lot of you for a long time with rear here. Or like, maybe they like your rear end. I don't, maybe they find that attractive. We also have pear. Make a great pear. And also the fruit. Oh, wow. Literally, wow. Like this, I do think that this comes as a surprise for a lot of you. It maybe kind of comes out of nowhere with POW. But wow, okay. Now that makes me think, I was like, now that there's 2 W's in it, I wonder if you can spell that in every pile. Oh, well. Okay, so we have, oh, gear as well, too. I'm going to let you kind of pick and choose if you see any other words for you. If you would like to, you can share them in the description, in the comment box below if that's something that you would like to, like, these are the words that I found for pile 3. If that's something you want to do as well, or you could just do it yourself, or do whatever you want to do. Pile 3, it's your life, right? But I am going to leave this reading here, though. I want to say thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for staying. Thank you to all who support the channel, too, like liking the video. Liking the video is such a simple, easy way that shows so much support for these readings and for my channel. And speaking of support, I love to see you guys supporting each other in the comments and your kind words for each other and your kind words for me. I'm so grateful for all of that as well. Thank you so much. And also, most importantly, thank you to all the subscribers. I love you guys so much, and I'm so honored that you guys wanted to allow me to read for you and allow me to be a part of your journey as well. And I'm so grateful for every single one of you. So I can't wait to see you guys in the next reading. So if you are not subscribed and you would like to see the next reading or possibly check out some of the timeless tarot content that I have already posted, feel free to subscribe and I will see you there. Bye.